Oh, Champy, you're so dramatic. Good evening, good people. Some of you are on X. Some of you are on YouTube. Some of you are on TikTok. YouTube, X, TikTok. What's shaking? What's shaking, good people? Welcome to the AI Learning Lab. Possible. It's possible. We're going to have some new faces here tonight. Because apparently in this world, if you make a banger of a song, people like to listen to that thing. This isn't that song. 10,000 words form round my head, 10 million more in books read down beneath my bed. And I read them all when searching in the swarm. Still can't find how to hold my hands. And I know you need me in the next room over. I'm stuck in here all paralyzed. 4 months I got myself in ruts, too much time spinning mirrors framed in yellow walls. Ain't it like most people? I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. Ain't it like most people? I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. All right. So, if you're on the TikTok, welcome. Hello. How many folks are there? We got a handful there. Got a handful there. All right, nothing crazy, which is great. Hi, Kyle. Nicely done. The song is great. Just wondering how long it took you to put it together. Great work. Oh, we'll talk about that tonight. You mean the rap, the Quantum Cipher is the hit song we're referring to. So we're going to talk about the Quantum Cipher tonight. And I had a really fun insight. I think it'll be fun. So one of the things that is starting to show up, here we are, aren't we? Yes. Champy does like to rap too. Occasionally, what's rapping? So we're going to talk about making the Quantum Cipher. And then, okay, so I talked last night. If you were here last night, you caught, I did a little bit of a rant on this idea of urgency of breadth versus urgency of depth. And what that means is, okay, we've got all this new technology coming along, right? And like back in the olden timey days, in the early days of the World Wide Web, there wasn't a ton of new technology, right? Like we were basically waiting for everyone to get their computers connected to the internet all the time. And, there was HTML and there was, sort of creating servers, but like there wasn't a proliferation of technology. It was a handful of technologies that everyone was trying to build on, and we were basically trying to build the infrastructure of the internet while we were building the website sitting on top of it. And so, while it was overwhelming in a sense that we were having to think a lot about what is the internet? What does it mean to be connected through this thing? What does it mean to hyperlink from this site to that site? What does it mean to be able to, play a game in a banner, right? Or let's invent that you could play a game in a banner, and then what does that mean, right? It was all sort of incremental builds on top of a very non-existent infrastructure, right? So it was relatively simple. And when ChatGPT came out, when I kind of lost my mind, November 30th, 2022 is the day I said, "Holy shit, the world's just changed again." I had that epiphany in 1977 when I was just too young to deal with it. I had that epiphany in 1994 when I could take full advantage of it. And I discovered this thing called the World Wide Web. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is amazing. And then digital gods, rap is like a chalkboard to me. Hey, I know. And then I had it again when ChatGPT came out. And the way I started this TikTok channel, the way I started doing AI Learning Lab was just learn the shit. As new stuff comes out, figure out what it is, tell people about it, we'll share with each other. In the mid-90s, I started this group called the World Wide Web Artist Consortium, which was, let's hang out and talk about the World Wide Web. And so in 2022, I started the AI Salon, and it's the exact same kind of thing. Let's get a group of people together that are curious about this stuff and interested in it. Let's talk about it. Let's share. We know things are going to change a lot, so let's get really generous in how much we share with one another, because it doesn't fucking matter. If you've got some special sauce way to do a large language model right now, that's not going to matter 3 months from now, because OpenAI will come out with some new version of it and your shit won't work anymore, or it'll be just a feature of the bigger thing, right? So that's where we are. The initial year, there was relatively few enough things launched that you could kind of keep track of it all. So there was this urgency of breadth, right? An urgency to learn it all. Let's learn. Here's all the large language models. And like I drew the line at open source because I'm not super geeky. And open source is just chaos, and you've got to maintain it and stick with it and track it. It's a lot of work. So I thought I'll just stick with commercial stuff and then we'll learn everything. And so that was good for about a year. And then as we got into 2024, it was okay. It was still going good. And then, OpenAI started not launching shit, and other companies started catching up to OpenAI, and then new ones came on board. I was talking to Christian Robbins. He works for a motion graphics firm up in Boulder called $11 Bill. And they're really AI forward. They're a traditional, special effects and post-production house that have completely embraced AI. And like he's a really smart dude, really talented dude, but he's also, trying to walk this line between how we used to do things and how we're going to do things. So anyway, we had lunch. That was nice. And we were talking about this, that there are so many tools now, like just video generation tools alone. We've got 4 or 5 Chinese Sora competitors, right? We've got Runway, we've got Kling, we've got Hailu Minimax, we've got Luma Labs Dream Machine. A new one came out today that's supposed to be a Sora thing. Apparently Sora is supposed to come out sometime soon. We might have Sora. So we're going to have 8 or 9 of these things. Every single one of those takes time to master, right? So you can't really learn them all. And then it's the same with images, and it's the same with large language models, and it's the same with specialty tools that are wrapper things that do specialized stuff. And so the insight that I've been coming to, it's taken me a while. It's been like a 2-month process to just get my head around it. And it was articulated this Tuesday night at the AI Salon. It was articulated as we're transitioning from urgency of breadth, an urgency to learn everything, to an urgency of depth. Pick a lane or pick a project, and then just pick 2 or 3 tools that you need to do that project, and let's just do that well. And so so as I was talking to Christian about that today, and as I've been thinking about that, and then as I've been thinking about the Quantum Cipher, this song, I realized, this is an opportunity to do that, right? We can just say, okay, so here were the events that happened that's going to give us an opportunity to have some urgency of depth. Here's why we're going to dig down this rabbit hole. ChatGPT, OpenAI, 2 days ago, launches GPT 4.0 that was already there. Like, some of the comments on my TikTok channel have actually been, wait, hasn't GPT 4.0 been out for a while? Yes. And 2 days ago, overnight, they just updated it. And it's a new version of GPT 4.0 that is better for creative writing. So hang on a sec. I'm already losing my voice. This is not going to be good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Danielle, I know. Isn't that crazy? So the Quantum Cipher, I made a TikTok video that said, "Holy crap, this song I made is really cool." That video has almost 250,000 views. My biggest video ever was like 110,000. And most of my videos are anywhere between, I don't know, 1,000, 1,500. You know, good ones may roll up to 5 or 6 grand. Shitty ones are like somewhere around 500. But this thing's gotten 250,000 views. I've gone from I was perpetually stuck at 36,600 followers. Today I'm up to like almost 39,000 followers on TikTok. X, I was at like 2,600. Now I'm over 3,000. So just, that's super cool. Like, all this cool stuff's happening. But that new version of ChatGPT, this started as a very simple thing. I wanted to test one prompt, and it's one of the very first prompts I used in ChatGPT when I stumbled on it, which was, it seemed like ChatGPT could answer anything. And what I put in my head was, what are 2 concepts that are very, very far apart that you could sort of roll together and test and see if, you know, these AI things were good. And so I thought, well, you know, rap, music, lyrics, creativity, quantum physics, right? You know, they seem like they're on opposite sides of the universe, right? So I was like, well, why not mash those together? So I wrote this silly little prompt of just like, you know, make me an Eminem rap that, you know, talks about quantum mechanics. And from the beginning, ChatGPT was pretty good at it. It knew what song structure was. It knew how to rhyme stuff. Other large language models couldn't rhyme at all. Some of them didn't know song structure. Like, it was a mess, right? 2 years, I would use that prompt periodically. Just new model would come out, I'd throw it in there, and I'd just test it. And someone would go, oh, pie's really good, or this is really good. I'd go test that prompt. Because in testing the same prompt over time, you get to see how things evolve. You get to see how things relate to one another. Maybe something's better at some things than the other. It's a really simplistic way to do it, but it works for me, right? It's a single thing, easy to remember. I have a similar one with image tools, which is a 1970s muscle car resto mod in an abandoned factory, some version of that, right? That was how I discovered that Adobe Firefly has only been trained on public domain images, and public domain images end around 1962 or 3. And so it didn't know what a 70s muscle car was because it only had pictures up to like 1962 or 64 cars. So 70s muscle cars looked like 1962 Russian weird ass cars. So anyway, that's what that was. And then yesterday, or was it the day before? Whenever I did it, this new GPT-4 writes this Eminem rap in a completely different way. In fact, I did a post on it on X this afternoon where I took a screenshot of an Eminem rap that was generated last July, and I put it next to the one that was generated for the Quantum Cipher. And they're just staggeringly different. Like the one before the writing update just sucked. It was just flat. It was just typical. There was not really much imagination in it. There was no wordplay. There was no double entendres. There was no internal rhyming schemes or any of that sort of stuff. Then Suno, the music making tool, comes out with V4 also this week, and so these two things sort of roll together. And so I make this song and I put it out, and we're getting all these views, and it's all super cool. So hey, awesome, thanks all. Hopefully some of you are in here tonight that are new. If you're new here, welcome. But getting back to this urgency of depth. So one of the other groups I'm in is this group called Content Evolution, and it's a group that's got a lot of people in it who are thinkers, and they run businesses, and a lot of them have written books, or they write articles, or they write papers. And, you know, we're a bunch of older people. So we kind of do things the way we do things. And we think about, well, let's write a book, right? We're going to write a book. And then we're going to put the book out there and try to get people to buy the book. And then we're going to use that book to try to get speaking gigs. And it's like the world of old used to be, you know, because it takes a long time to make things like books or a speech, a keynote speech, you kind of do them in this serial fashion, right? You go, okay, I'm going to write a book. And then for the next year, you're writing a book, and you're writing a book, and you're writing a book. And you write the book, and you get it published. And then they print it. And now you have boxes full of books, right? And then you start thinking about, okay, I got to come up with a keynote, and I got to get on the speaking circuit. This is a very linear sort of thing. And one of the things that we're confronting there is, well, like, why a book? Why not a GPT of those same ideas? Why not an interactive dashboard? Why not a song about that concept? And so tonight, as I was thinking about what to do tonight, some of the I've been trying. I've been trying to keep up with the comments on both Twitter and TikTok, and I've been failing miserably. But some of the comments are like, hey, this rap song that's really, really good also talks about quantum physics, which is kind of cool. So I've got some quantum physicists weighing in on the accuracy of the quantum physics in the lyrics. I've got rappers weighing in on the validity of AI music and, you know, is this a cipher or a logic rap or whatever it is. Like, I'm learning a lot. And then there've been educators, and the educators are like, this could be a really interesting way to educate people, to educate students, to get them excited about a concept, right? You take all this quantum physics stuff, you wrap it in this cipher that's got all this convoluted language. It's not, everything's not on the surface in what this new ChatGPT wrote. So in the spirit of diving deep and not having to go outside of the tools we use, we're using two tools right now. We're using ChatGPT and we're using Suno. And that's all we need to use. If we want to make an image, like I made an album cover for the song to put on Spotify. I used Midjourney for that and Photoshop. So there's 4 tools, but you know, those are just support tools. The primary tools are Suno, the music making tool, and ChatGPT, which did the lyrics. And it also wrote the prompt to get Suno to act like this Eminem song. And there's all sorts of debate of whether or not it sounds like an Eminem song, but I don't really care. Like, it's a fine piece of music. People seem to like it. So the labels I don't give as much of a shit about. But then I just started thinking, okay, if we're just going to run deep down this rabbit hole, what are our opportunities here? Well, last night what we did was we said, well, let's take the prompt for quantum physics and let's just transfer it to different artists. So we did Chance the Rapper and we did Missy Elliott. And then some of the other comments on TikTok have been, I'd buy this album. There should be other songs. So then I'm like, well, what should those songs be, right? Should it be the same artist? Should it be different artists? And then what should the topic be? And then I thought, oh, well, maybe you could do an album where, you know, this song's about quantum mechanics, this song's about biology, this song's about healthcare, this song's about math, this song's about, right? So it could be an education series, but it's all like fucking banger hip hop things. And then you could say, maybe it's a different genre per topic, right? So that was one way I went. The other way I went was, let me do a couple of things here. Let me share. I gotta check a setting here. Hang on a sec. So I got echo cancellation off. Is this gonna work? No, I'll have to share this as a tab. Okay, so let me entertain you. I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go this. So first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna listen to any songs about pottery. There could be a song about pottery, exactly. Why not? Teton skier dealing with an injured knee for 10 months. That sucks. Is that a skiing accident? Yikes. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Congratulations, Kyle and AI. Learning Lab, 2 years popped off in 15 minutes yesterday. Thank you so much. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, I played this last night, but I still think it's pretty cool. So someone took the Quantum Cipher song and they voice replaced, because it was the lyrics were inspired by Eminem. They took the song and they put Eminem in the song. So we'll listen to Eminem sing the Quantum Cipher. So this is what this is. Let me flip this over here so you guys can see that window. Oh, and then I gotta push in a little. Hang on, this is an expensive TV production facility. You can't just expect this thing to work perfectly right off the gate. All right, here we go. So here's the Quantum Cipher with Eminem singing it.
Yo, I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with a plat on every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum state. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate. I'm discreet like Planck's beat, energy in tight packets. When I rap, it's math and motion, flipping flows into fractals. E equals MC squared in every letter I write. My pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo while pencils igniting the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Quantum precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting in prisms. Infinite visions of shifting dimensions with lyrical decisions. Accelerate, levitate, elevate thoughts in a turbulent spin. On the velocity, ripping apart the facade that you're certain you're in. Time dilation and cadence, I stretch the seconds, I'm pacing. Heisenberg with the mic, uncertainty's the foundation. Observer, effect and effect, the second I start to spit. Collapse reality's potential with every word that I tweak. Yo, my flows are...
That comment, make Eminem great again. That's great. Brandon, for some reason, I can't see the tab to see starred comments. I'm not seeing the comment counter, and I don't see the, I can't switch to starred comments, just so you know.
Turning spitted in lyrical collisions. Every bar's a fork sparking a fusion of my visions. I'm a wave in a particle, unpredictable art. Entangled in the cipher, splitting atoms with my heart. From wormholes to portals, I'm immortal with the schemes. Through the fabric of this rap, I sow the threads of my dreams. Dark matter in my patterns, unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel. Double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubble. My bounds are combusting, speeding and weaving. Believe that I'm leaving, the speakers erupting. I'm the equation, the pace and erasing the limits of sound. Taking the crowd, breaking the bounds. I'm a force you can't slow down. Rapidly clapping the map from my mind. I define every pattern in motion. Bars of a bullet, I pull it and shoot it with ruthless devotion. I'm the ignition of friction, depicting a world that is vivid and bright. Fire and fury, I bury the track in the blaze at the speed of light. Shifting perspectives midline, like quantum flips in my grind. Infinite chances to shine. I'm the master of space-time. Every rhyme's a singularity, collapsing the infinite. I'm the Big Bang slang, expanding my imprint limitless. So step into the quantum where the chaos aligns. My bars of entropic logic, refining the divine. From the smallest of particles to the cosmos that we know. This is rap at its limit, quantum flow, let it glow.
Bam. So there's Eminem. I mean, what's fascinating about doing it with someone who you know their voice is that just sounded like Eminem screaming, right? He was like all monotone, right? He's all up here. I find that one a little hard to listen to because it's the repetitive, the sort of screamy nature of his voice there is like there's no dynamic range to it, so it kind of bugs me. But I don't have that same problem with the original. So let's go. How am I going to do the original? Let's see. Is this it? No. All right. Let's see. Suno.com. Timbaland.suno.com. No, I just want Suno.com. Oh, Suno.ai. Suno.ai. It was funny. I had a lot of rappers in the TikTok today commenting about, kind of lamenting the end of the music business, or a lot of them are ghostwriters in the music business, and they're like, there goes my ghostwriting jobs. By the way, my iPad's about to die. Oh, I can plug it in. Clever. Okay. So there's a lot of hip hop guys in there, and I said, check out what Timbaland's doing, because Timbaland is he learned about this Suno stuff and he just pounced on it. He said, wait a minute, I can take a bunch of my unfinished ideas and throw them into this thing and just turn it into songs and just make a pile of them and then just curate all that shit out. He goes, this is a fucking superpower. So I've been trying to like push people to go check stuff out. Anyway. All right. Can't believe you can make it sound like an artist. Yeah, this is, I don't know the tool that guy used. I'll figure it out because I want to learn how to do it. Okay, so let's see. The Quantum Cipher. Let's see. This is it right here, right? Yeah. Can you all hear that?
I'm tangled with the beat. Spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with a pattern. Every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission. Fusion, fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line. I'm a prism of dimensions. Multi-syllabic antics. I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles. Dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate. I'm weaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate. I'm discreet like planks. Beat energy in tight packets. When I rap, it's math and motion. Flipping flows into fractals. E equals MC squared in every letter I write. My pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo, I bezels, igniting the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables, slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Quarter precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting the prism, sipping the vision.
You want to know something that getting a lot of comments in the TikToks and on, not as much on Twitter but more on the TikToks, is this little moment right here. That where she's breathing, she's like They're like, it can breathe. It can fucking breathe.
Time dilation and cadence, I stretch the seconds, I'm pacing. Heisenberg with the mic, uncertainty's the foundation. Observer effect in effect, the second I start to speak. Collapse reality's potential with every word that I tweak. Yo, my flow's a furious, spinning lyrical collisions. Every bar's a cork, sparking the fusion of my visions. I'm a wave in a particle, unpredictable art. Entangled in the cipher, splitting atoms with my heart. From wormholes to portals, I'm immortal with the schemes. Through the fabric of this rap, I sow the threads of my dreams. Dark matter in my patterns, unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel.
Wait, can we just black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel? One of the things that hit me today is that, because I don't rap, I don't do hip hop, I don't have an instinct for cadence like this. So one of the challenges I have is if I read the line, double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubble, my rhymes are combusting, speeding and weaving. Do you go double the trouble I'm stacking, or do you go double the trouble I'm stacking? Like where you land the words is a really important part of rapping, and that's one of the things that Suno does really well. You don't have to worry about that. It sort of figures out how to get these words to land within its beat, which is kind of staggering. But anyway, that line is just a banger line.
Patterns unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel. Double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubble, my rhymes are combusting, speeding and weaving. Believe it, I'm leading the speakers erupting.
Right there. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. That's just killing.
Equation of pace and erasing the limits of sound. Taking the crown, breaking the bounds on force, you can't slow down. Rapidly tapping the map of my mind. I define every pattern in motion. Cross or a bullet, I pull it and shoot it with ruthless devotion. I'm the ignition of friction, depicting a world that is vivid and bright. Fire and fury, I bury the track in the blaze at the speed of light. Shifting perspectives midline like quantum flips in my grind. Infinite chances to shine. I'm the master of space-time. Every rhyme's a singularity, collapsing the infinite. I'm the big bang slang, expanding my imprint limitless. So step into the quantum where the chaos aligns. My bars are entropic logic, redefining the divine. From the smallest of particles to the cosmos that we know. This is rap at its limit, quantum flow, let it glow.
All right, and then it goes on. The song just doesn't end. It apparently, that's one of the bugs in V4 is it doesn't end songs well. Okay, so let me just pause for a second, check in on a couple of starred comments here on the YouTube. From Corey, was thinking Ren would be a great one to present, to sing. Yep, I totally agree. I think Ren would kill this song. He'd be amazing. If you don't know Ren, do yourself a favor and go watch Hey Ren. Go to YouTube, HEYREN. And you can either watch reaction videos to it or you can just watch the song itself. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, other than I think it is, it is a musical masterpiece, like, in the neighborhood of Bohemian Rhapsody in scope. It is just an incredibly broad song. But anyway, all right, Black Bar. All right, good, groovy. And then from Pate Motter, and this is because I'm not a deep fan of hip hop, it's a bit of a problem for me. But this is a really interesting post. Pate Motter. It sounds very much like the rhyming style of Immortal Technique, which I don't know. You should have it do anything in the style of MF Doom Rip. So I guess he was a rapper that went. I don't know him. But yeah, we can do that. That's something we can absolutely explore. It seems like Suno has relaxed in the style of a little bit. What it seemed to be before was if someone was super famous, it wouldn't do it in their style. But if it's someone like Martin Sexton or John Hyatt that are kind of, on the next tier down or the tier below that, it doesn't seem to give a shit. It also seems to be willing to do an album name if it won't do the star, it will do the album, which is kind of interesting. So there's something there. Okay, so here's what hit me about these lyrics. I'm trying to think of the best place to. Well, I suppose what we could do. Just grab them and throw them into ChatGPT. Let me change my screen share. All right. Hold, please. Let me change the nature of the reality of the situation. All right. Becky Rue, I'm learning how to smarten up my website. I'm no techie, but I'm amazed how I'm keeping at it. You know what, Becky? That's the thing about technology is, 9/10 of it is just persistence. Like just keep walking down the path and you can figure out, okay, I got to start up a server. What's a server? How do you start it up? Oh, okay, you started that up. Now you got to install a thing. Oh, God, I don't know how to do that. And then you do it, right? So it's just a lot of that sort of shit. So kudos to you for that. Okay. Let's go to ChatGPT.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
And so what we're looking at here, okay, so how did I make that song? So how I made that song, where time conversion help, Apple Music overview. Is this it? No. Oh, quantum mechanics Cipher. I didn't realize I did all this shit. Okay. So the history of this song is that this prompt right here, write a sophisticated Eminem Cipher rap about quantum mechanics. Some version of that prompt is what I've been doing. Your mic is bleeding. Oh. Sorry, technical issues. Let's do automatically adjust mic volume. That will handle it. Okay. Yilong Ma has a question. What is the Quantum Cipher song? The Quantum Cipher song, we just listened to it. How can I can't. I'm not sharing a tab anymore. It was the song we were just listening to. So that's what that was. Okay. Going back here. So that little prompt, write a sophisticated Eminem Cipher rap. This is one of the very first prompts that I put into ChatGPT back in November, December 2022. I wanted to do something broad, and that was just what I did to test it. And then, like, over 2 years, I would say, yeah, but make it more like Eminem. And I would have it describe Eminem and what he does. And then I would say, now write the lyrics like that. And then it would just write these crappy little rhyming couplets with this very simple kind of thing and a relatively simple understanding of quantum mechanic concepts. And what this thing did yesterday or the day before, whenever I did this first thing, yo, I'm the quantum bard spitting particles and bars, got my wave function flowing. I'm the poet of quasars. So even in these two lines, there's a bunch of shit going on here, right? And so where I went with this is like, this is called the quantum cipher, right? And then someone is like, oh, you could teach quantum mechanics, you could, teach physics, get people excited about physics with this song. And then I'm looking at this line. She emailed me a video. All right. Already? Oh, good. That's good. Thanks, Brandon. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Holy shit, that was quick. Okay, so wait, this is really cool. Okay, so the other night, okay, if you're new here, welcome. This is what we call Chat ADD. So at any moment in the AI learning lab, I may just fucking hang a left at Albuquerque and just go down a different road. So Kelly Bosch, if you don't know her, is this is her channel here. You won't be able to hear this because of the sharing situation, but this is her TikTok channel. So this was a video of hers that she did that went viral. Got 24 million views. And so a lot of her are just these fantastical visuals. And architecture, right? Buildings aren't supposed to move. All right. So that's Kelly Bosch. So I reached out to her last night and I said, "Hey, Kelly, I got this song." and and do you want to do a collab? Do you want to do a video for it? So the last time we did a collab, it took her a long time. It was more of a narrative thing, and she hadn't really done narrative, and it took a while. So I wasn't expecting anything back. So she sent me some videos here. So let me go quickly look at them or download them. Let me see what I got here. Can I play them in here? Okay. Oh, I don't give a shit about that. Okay. Okay. There's that. Okay. So we'll do it live. We'll do it live. This is super cool. So you're seeing the world premiere here of videos for the Quantum Cipher, which is super cool. So here's what I know about Kelly. She works in Mid-Journey primarily, and then she works in Runway, and I think she's been using Luma Labs as well to make her videos. And then she usually either writes her own music in Suno, like we did here, or she gets music that she likes. Okay. Kelly Bosch is live here? Yes. Hey, Kelly. Kelly. This is so cool. So cool. I am so excited. Oh, wait, Kelly Bosch. I like this one the best. Okay. I am blown away that these are here already because the whatever you call it, the buzz on these on this song is crazy. So if we can get a video out while the buzz is still going, I think that would be solid. Okay. So what happened? Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Technical difficulties. my whatever you call it, my gimbal just battery died. Come on, gimbal. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. There you go. All right, so we'll push in nice and close on this. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. Kelly Bosch. This one's done in Runway. The other one in Luma. Okay, this is good. So back to this idea of urgency of breadth versus urgency of depth. Kelly historically only worked in Runway, and then she expanded to Luma, but she's kind of staying in those two lanes, and she's, I assume, understands the personalities of them, and there might be some things that one's better for than the other, right? And back and forth, and she might play with others, but she's down this relatively deep hole making a particular kind of video, right? And so this is very much in line with what we're doing here, and we're going to be able to take this and just expand on this song, right? We're now expanding it from a song to a video. That's a pretty natural extension. But what if we expand from a song to a grammar worksheet or a grammar workbook that analyzes the lyrics from a grammar perspective, right? So there's all sorts of cool shit we can do. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. This is really cool. Okay, so that's good there. Let me go switch my sharing. And then we're going to share a tab so we've got good audio. Okay, boom. We got that. Are we good to go? I think we're good to go. All right. Oh, let me put this for the people on TikTok. This is going to be epic. I agree. All right, here we go. Here is the Quantum Cipher video number 1. This one's done in Runway. The tools don't matter, but they do. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool.
I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate. I'm discreet like Planck's beat, energy in tight packets. When I rap, it's math and motion, flipping flows into fractals. E equals MC squared in every letter I write. My pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo, I benzos and Nike the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables, slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Corner precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting in prisms. Infinite visions, I'm shifting dimensions with lyrical decisions. Accelerate, levitate, elevate thoughts in a turbulent spin. I'm the velocity ripping apart the facade that you're certain you're in. Time dilation and cadence, I stretch the seconds I'm pacing. Heisenberg with the mic, uncertainty's the foundation. Observer effect in effect the second I start to speak. Collapse reality's potential with every word that I tweak. Yo, my flows are Fermion spinning in lyrical collisions. Every bar's a cork sparking a fusion of my visions. I'm a wave in a particle, unpredictable art. Entangled in the cipher, splitting atoms with my heart. From wormholes to portals, I'm immortal with the schemes. Through the fabric of this rap, I sow the threads of my dreams. Dark matter in my patterns, unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel. Double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubble. My rhymes are combusting, speeding and weaving. Believe it, I'm leaving your speakers erupting. I'm the equation of pacing, erasing the limits of sound. Taking the crown, breaking the bounds. I'm a force you can't slow down. Rapidly tapping the map of my mind. I define every pattern in motion. Bars are a bullet, I pull it and shoot it with ruthless devotion. I'm the ignition of friction, depicting a world that is vivid and bright. Fire and fury, I bury the track in a blaze at the speed of light. Shifting perspectives midline like quantum flips in my grind. Infinite chances to shine. I'm the master of space-time. Every rhyme's a singularity, collapsing the infinite. I'm the big bang slang, expanding my imprint limitless. So step into the quantum where the chaos aligns. My bars are entropic logic, redefining the divine. From the smallest of particles to the cosmos that we know. This is rap at its limit, quantum flow, let it glow.
Damn. Damn, Kelly. I'm shooketh. I'm moved. It was so funny. Some douchebag on TikTok, because I put up a video shortly before the election where I was emotional. I was moved. And he goes, "Yeah, I think I'll be there tonight. Could you try not to cry?" And I said, I'm actually fine with crying, but I won't cry. And then you come here and bring this killer thing. It's just amazing. Bringing that thing to life. Okay. So how do I get out of this? Okay, here's this other one. So let's look at the other one now. So a couple of things about that. One is just, I just like the combination of these really hip people with all of these concepts flying around them, where it's like the physics becomes part of the fashion, is just mind blowing. It's so good. It's so good. All right. Stacy inspired me to write my own yesterday. Nice. Tears of joy. It is. It is. I'm moved. Let's watch this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is Luma.
Yeah. I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate. I'm discreet like Planck's beat, energy in tight packets. When I rap, it's math and motion, flipping flows into fractals. E equals NC squared in every letter I write. My pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo, I benzos and igniting the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables, slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Quantum precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting in prisms. Infinite visions, I'm shifting dimensions with lyrical decisions. Accelerate, levitate, elevate thoughts in a turbulent spin. I'm the velocity ripping apart the facade that you're certain you're in. Time dilation and cadence, I stretch the seconds I'm pacing. Heisenberg with the mic, uncertainty's the foundation. Observer effect in effect the second I start to speak. Collapse reality's potential with every word that I tweak. Yo, my flow's a Fermion spinning in lyrical collisions. Every bar's a cork sparking a fusion of my visions. I'm a wave in a particle, unpredictable art. Entangled in the cipher, splitting atoms with my heart. From wormholes to portals, I'm immortal with the schemes. Through the fabric of this rap, I sew the threads of my dreams. Dark matter in my patterns, unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel. Double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubble. My rhymes are combusting, speeding and weaving. Believe it, I'm leaving your speakers erupting. I'm the equation of pace and erasing the limits of sound. Taking the crown, breaking the bounds. I'm a force you can't slow down. Rapidly tapping the map of my mind. I define every pattern in motion. Bars are a bullet, I pull it and shoot it with ruthless devotion. I'm the ignition of friction, depicting a world that is vivid and bright. Fire and fury, I bury the track in a blaze at the speed of light.
So fucking cool.
Shifting perspectives midline like quantum flips in my grind. Infinite chances to shine. I'm the master of space-time. Every rhyme's a singularity, collapsing the infinite. I'm the big bang slang, expanding my imprint limitless. So step into the quantum where the chaos aligns. My bars are entropic logic, redefining the divine. From the smallest of particles to the cosmos that we know. This is rap at its limit, quantum flow, let it glow.
Damn. Damn, they're so different. I mean, my immediate response is I love the people. The people really speak to me, but this one's like this cool hypnotic thing. You know, it's probably the ADD in me is, yeah, Emilio's wife, like both videos. Oh, you prefer the second one. You inspired me, Stacy, you inspired me to write my own yesterday. And I also did something. I saw the second half of that earlier. So amazing. Is that song AI generated? Yes. So if you're new here, the song that you just listened to. So what we're doing today, well, what we've been doing for the past 2 days is I created this song. I wrote the lyrics in ChatGPT with their new improved creative writing version of ChatGPT. I then took them to the new version of Suno, which is improved audio fidelity and songwriting coherence, basically. And I put it out on the internet, and it's really taken fire. And then, so what we're going to do today is explore. But last night, I reached out to Kelly and I said, "Hey, do you want to collaborate on some videos?" And she goes, "Sure." And then by the time we got here tonight, she's made 2 of them. Like the ADD part of me is like, well, fuck it, let's launch both of them. I mean, I think they're both really tight. What we should do, Kelly, is let's talk offline. We'll sort of package them up, and maybe we throw credits on the end or something. I don't know. We'll figure out what we want to do with them. But oh my God, this is so cool. Okay. I want to watch this one again because this one's just fucking amazing. Can I go full screen with this? Yes. Well, not really. It doesn't really go full screen. All right, here we go. This is going to be this one again. Kelly, you're hired. Whatever you want. Okay, cool. This is just these are so flippin' inspiring. This is so cool. Oh, okay. So everyone on the stream, 4 days ago. Wait, go. Yeah, that go to full Kyle because I'm ranting. 4 days ago. Four TikTok, 4 YouTube, 4 X. The song that we're listening to couldn't have existed. Because A, I wouldn't have prompted it into existence because I only do it when new models come along. Black bar. Yes. 4 days ago, we couldn't have written the lyrics that are in this song. 3 days ago, they launched this 4.0 thing or whatever it was, or maybe it was yesterday. I've lost track of days because there's just a lot going on. And then wrote the lyrics, made the song, put the song out there. The song took off. I reached out to Kelly last night. And now we have this video. This is what I was talking to Christian Robbins about today at lunch, is that there's a historical overhang, especially with creative work, that the amount of time and toil and angst and exhaustion and torture that you put into it is the value. And so there's a discounting of the work. If someone knows, oh, you did that with AI, that means it's not real work. You didn't put your real soul into it, your real passion into it. Here's what I would argue. Do you like the song? Do you think the lyrics are cool? Do you think the images that Kelly put together are sweet? And if the answer to those is yes, who gives a fuck how long it took? Good work is good work. You know, there's that famous Picasso, there's this famous Picasso moment where he's in a cafe in Paris and, you know, he's famous at this point. And, you know, someone says, oh, Mr. Picasso, would you draw a sketch on this napkin for me? And he comes over and he draws for 10 seconds and he goes, here, that'll be 1,000,000 francs. She said, 1,000,000 francs? That only took you 10 seconds. And he said, yeah, but it took me 40 years to get good enough to do that in 10 seconds. And this is an amplified version of that, but like the work is the work. The process of the work is the thing that we're all going to have to confront. Where's the value? Is the value in the time? Is the value in the torture? Or is the value in your ear and your eye to be able to curate and refine? And I don't know how many pictures Kelly did here, but I promise you it's way more than ended up here. Why did she choose these? Because she's been doing this long enough now that she just kind of knows those kind of work together, and she dumps them in the timeline. So anyway, we're at this remarkable time in history where I can call her last night and be talking to you, and Brandon puts up a little Post-it note that says, Kelly just sent you an email. I'm like, how do you know that? She's in the thing. She's made videos. We're watching them. This is insanity. Okay. Enough soapbox. Yes, follow Kelly on those things. I'll leave those up there a little bit longer so people can get the... I think we should go full screen here. Let's get my fat ass out of there. Just did a 4-page illustrated book and it took me about 8 hours. Yep. Exactly. Boom. Done. Why? Why do people judge it if you got it done quickly? Fuck them. We're in a new world now. We're in a world where we can go from concept to lyrics to song resonating with the world to video. Fuck it. That's where we are. I fucking love it. I'm down with it. Okay. Let's see what this says here. 20 years. Hang on a sec. I want to see something. Oh, wait. Can you repin that? Whatever was pinned, just repin it. I couldn't read it because of what was on screen. On the ticky-tock. Tick-tick-tickety-tock. 20 years of learning and doing to now have these tools express what I can refine and make. Yeah, exactly. It's like this is one of the things that I've been talking about. One of the little sort of funny sayings. Well, it's funny in my head. One of the funny sayings that I've been talking about recently is revenge of the Gen Xers, right? And the basic idea is that Gen Xers are actually really good at this AI shit. And one of the reasons Gen Xers are good at this AI shit is we've been on the planet for longer. We've just been on the planet longer. So when the AI generates something, we can look at the shit that it generates and go, oh, that's good, that's bad. We have the ability to judge it quickly, right? So, yeah. So anyway. All right, cool. Let's play this video again, full screen. I'm so excited about this. This is so exciting. Beautiful. Okay. You guys are good. Let's make sure we get you as much of the screen as we can. All right. Everybody ready? This is so cool. Let's see. I made the images for the people in DALL-E. Okay, so what you're seeing is images made in DALL-E, animation in this case made in Runway ML, lyrics written in ChatGPT 4.0 with the new creativity upgrade, music from Suno AI V4, the V4 of the Suno song. All right, so 4 tools at play here, 2 creatives, 2 days. And we can do this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate. I'm discreet like Planck's beat, energy in tight packets. When I rap, it's math and motion, flipping flows into fractals. E equals MC squared in every letter I write. My pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo, I benzos igniting the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables, slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Quantum precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting in prisms. Infinite visions, I'm shifting dimensions with lyrical decisions. Accelerate, levitate, elevate, thoughts in a turbulent spin. I'm the velocity ripping apart the facade that you're certain you're in. Time dilation and cadence, I stretch the seconds I'm pacing. Heisenberg with the mic, uncertainty's the foundation. Observer effect in effect the second I start to speak. Collapse reality's potential with every word that I tweak. Yo, my flow's a fermion spinning in lyrical collisions. Every bar's a cork sparking a fusion of my visions. I'm a wave in a particle, unpredictable art. Entangled in the cipher, splitting atoms with my heart. From wormholes to portals, I'm immortal with the schemes. Through the fabric of this rap, I sew the threads of my dreams. Dark matter in my patterns, unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel. Double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubble. My rhymes are combusting, speeding and weaving. Believe it, I'm leaving your speakers erupting. I'm the equation of pacing, erasing the limits of sound. Taking the crown, breaking the bounds. I'm a force you can't slow down. Rapidly tapping the map of my mind. I define every pattern in motion. Bars are a bullet, I pull it and shoot it with ruthless devotion. I'm the ignition of friction, depicting a world that is vivid and bright. Fire and fury, I bury the track in a blaze at the speed of light. Shifting perspectives midline like quantum flips in my grind. Infinite chances to shine. I'm the master of space-time. Every rhyme's a singularity, collapsing the infinite. I'm the big bang slang, expanding my imprint limitless. So step into the quantum where the chaos aligns. My bars are entropic logic, redefining the divine. From the smallest of particles we know this is rap at its limit. Quantum flow, let it glow.
Dang. Dang, girl. What apps to make this? Shakespeare's theater. I was only acting. So, may I inquire? Come on, yes, carry on. Yes, so I was wondering, by chance, could you reveal to me, sir, what are your qualifications? The tools that were used were ChatGPT for the lyrics, Suno V4 for the song, Dolly 3 for the images, done by Kelly Bosch. I did the lyrics and the music. She did the images and the video and the editing. And then Runway for the video, for the animation. All right. 2 days. 2 days from nothing. This was not even a vapor of an idea 2 days ago, and it wasn't possible to do what we just showed you 4 days ago. Dang. Add Kyle Shannon, music producer, to your resume, right? What video editor? I don't know. What video editor do you use, Kelly? That shouldn't matter. I mean, anything. iMovie's probably fine. Or, maybe she uses Premiere or Final Cut Pro. Premiere. Yeah, there you go. Premiere. I mean, basic tools. I use iMovie. Like, I basically, here's my thing. Because I've got ADD, I actually can't stand video editing because it takes too much persistence. It's like a really laborious thing. So my company, Storyvine, is a 13-year-old automated video storytelling company. Like, we've automated the editing of videos largely because I can't edit videos. I don't have the attention span for it. It makes me fucking insane. So I want to do it as little as possible. So I always am impressed with people that teach themselves Premiere or one of those crazy ass things. Anyway. Wow, that was so good. And Kelly loves editing. Yeah, like different people have different personalities, right? Some people love to get in there and do all the things, flip all the sliders. I'm like, I get in there and I'm like doing it and I'm like, God, I've been editing for 8 hours and I look up and it's been 20 minutes. I'm like, I can't, like, when will it be over? So anyway, that's awesome. I use CapCut on my cell phone too sometimes. Okay, great. Wow. Okay, so Kelly, we'll connect. I mean, you're welcome to stay here. Please stay. But we'll connect after and sort of figure out the logistics for finalizing it. If we want to add any graphics to it, if we want to add subtitles, I just love your opinions on all that stuff. So and then we're just going to put it out there because people are really excited about this right now. I think we do the one with the people. I think that's going to get people really excited and sharing the shit out of this thing. And that's what I want to do. And so we'll just get it to the point we're both happy with it. And then you blast it on your channels. I'll blast it on mine and all will be right with the world. So if you're not following Kelly Bosch, you're a dum-dum. Go follow her right now. All right. If you're new here, a couple of things that we want to go over. I don't think I've done this at all yet tonight. You should, if you have not, join the AI Salon. And you're like, but Kyle, what is the AI Salon? The AI Salon, Tuesday, December 3rd is our 2nd year anniversary. So we launched on December 7th, 2022. The week after ChatGPT launched, we held our first meeting of the AI Salon. I founded this with Leah Faston, who's a professional photographer out of Boston. And she and I had she called me like the month before ChatGPT came out. And she's like, hey, what's this self-portrait project you're working on? And how are you doing that? And she's a photographer. She wants to figure out how to make pictures in any way she can, right? So it used to be with a film camera, then it was digital cameras. And now it's these crazy AI tools. And so we were talking about that. And then ChatGPT came out and we're like, we should get some people together and just talk to each other. That's how this thing started. It is a remarkable, it's about a 2,000 person community. If you go to the salon.ai, that's our website. In fact, if you go to that site and scroll down, you click on a button that says join our community. And it will take you. Why is that? Oh, because I was sharing a tab. Hold, please. Oh my God, I'm so excited about that video, Kelly. I can't. I'm apoplectic over here. It's so good. It's so fucking good. It's like fashion and science and education and hipness and fucking cool music and like cool sunglasses. It's fucking amazing. All right. That's so cool. So you come to the AI Salon, you'll land on this page and you can watch a video of Leah and I talking about how we started the salon. You can learn about this thing that we call the journey to AI literacy, which is actually really simple. It's 3 steps. And what's the first one? What are we doing tonight? Is this important? Is this going to change the world? No, we're having fun. Well, it might change the world. Maybe some people get into quantum mechanics because they saw this cool video and they're like, I want to be a scientist because of that. But we're playing. One of the things I've lost over the past 6 months is I got obsessed with this urgency of breadth that I felt this pressure to have to learn fucking everything. Because I'm like, I've got a channel and I've got to teach everyone everything. And they look to me and I've got to know everything. And it just fucking bummed me out. And so now I'm making this transition into this urgency of depth and saying, fuck all of the tools. Let's do cool projects where we put together 2 or 3 or 4 tools and just go in and really explore the shit out of an idea. Love this, right? So I am newly enthused for what we do here. And we're also we're on TikTok and we're on YouTube. And while it is technically a little complicated, like I'm glad that we're reaching, different audiences. We've got people on X as well. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, Kelly suggested on TikTok to make the Luma Labs version the lyric video. That's perfect. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, and I think we could even do. Have you seen the deco here where you put up like the sound wave of the music and the lyrics? Okay, that's perfect. I love that one. All right, yeah, that's good. The multiple uses of AI in this whole project was thumbs up. Yeah, exactly. But this is okay. Play first, right? Mindfully create. Once I went over and I played with ChatGPT and I said, holy shit, this thing wrote good lyrics. All of a sudden I shifted into a mindfully create mode, right? Which is, these lyrics are good enough. We should bring them to life. Hey, holy damn, Suno just had a new version. Why don't we go try to do this over there, right? And all of a sudden, we're still playing, but now we're in this mindfully create. Generously lead, let's get on the internet and tell everyone how you did it. Why would I tell people how I do it? Because you can tell people ideas are really fucking overrated. Can I just say that? Everyone's like, what if they steal my idea? Well, chances are low that you or them can do anything with your idea in the first place. Execution's really hard, right? You got to release that song on TikTok. Also, chop a catchy section for sound so other. Oh, wait, so other people use it. Oh, yeah, we should make a TikTok sound, right? Like a 30-second sound. I got to figure out how to do that. If anyone knows how to do that, feel free to DM me, and then I don't have to learn it. The majority won't do it with the full knowledge. Yeah, I could give you a step-by-step, like, here's exactly how I made that song. And either you won't do it, or you'll do it and get completely different results, or you'll do it and it won't be perfect and you'll get frustrated and stop. So the trick with this, and I think the new discipline in the world, is having a sense of agility and adaptiveness and curiosity and play, where you go into one of these AI tools and you say, oh, let me try this, let me try that, let me try that. And then if all of a sudden something bubbles out of it that lights you on fire, run down that rabbit hole, right? And that's what's happening here. Like, you're all right in the middle of this thing happening in real time. I talked to Kelly last night. She shows up on the live tonight with 2 videos. They're both super cool. We're like, okay, we're going to go with this one. And I'm like, but should we put lyrics on it? Kelly goes, stick lyrics on that one and have that one just be the pure imagery. Perfect, right? We're making executive decisions, right? We're making creative decisions on the fly. She generated all those images in DALL-E, right? Prompt, 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 vomit, 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 vomit. Go curate those pieces, throw them into Premiere, lay it down with the timeline, or no, throw them into Runway, make all the animations, throw them into Premiere, put them in the order, pull out the ones that, right? Show up at the AI Learning Lab and boom. So when you land here, you're introduced to that. And the next thing you do is introduce yourself. So come in here and introduce yourself. And then, learn our values and watch past meetings, RSVP for the next event. The next event is December 3rd. So write this down in your calendar. Put it in your stupid fucking Apple Watch. If you're one of those people. I own one. I only got it because AT&T said, for another $7 a month, you too could have an Apple Watch. I'm like, okay, I'll get it. I don't even check the time on it. I wear it all the time. All right. Anyway. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We could, let me go grab. Wait, before I do that, Kelly, do you want me to? We should probably do on the people one. I don't know if you're still here. If you're still here, we should probably do a fade up from black to open this thing. Or maybe not. I don't know. Like, you're way more a master of like the TikTok video scene than I am. Oh, you're still here. Should we do a fade up from black to start it, or do you like to start them cold? Because if we've only got 3 seconds to get someone's attention, maybe starting them cold is good. What's your thoughts on that? Pardon us while Kelly and I have a creative conversation. Thank you. I'm thirsty. Okay, when you upload from black and the black shows, the black shows up in the thumbnail. Okay, all right, cool. All right, so we'll start it cold. We'll do it live. Beautiful. The only thing I'm thinking is we should probably do something at the end, but I can do this in Descript. We should probably throw something over a last frame that's got, images by you with your socials and shit like that. All right, cool. Can't wait to try it in school. Don't mind us. We're just here because we got nowhere else to be. Welcome to date night. Let's see. I was gonna show you something else. I'm trying to think what I want to do tonight. Well, we just did that. That's so fucking cool. I kind of want to watch it again. Welcome to Chat ADD. It's nice when you drive, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Again. All right. Date night is tomorrow night. Exactly. Yeah, we'll do this. Well, let's see. I do want to at least tee up the idea that I have about turning this into an educational project. Shakes the original syllabus about education. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. I agree. I do want to get to that, but I also, this is just too fucking cool. So I'm sorry. We're gonna watch it again. All the people that didn't come here tonight, they're the losers now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate. I'm discreet like Planck's beat, energy in tight packets. When I rap, it's math and motion, flipping flows into fractals. E equals MC squared in every letter I write. My pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo, I benzos and Nike the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables, slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Quantum precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting in prisms. Infinite visions, I'm shifting dimensions with lyrical decisions. Accelerate, levitate, elevate thoughts in a turbulent spin. I'm the velocity ripping apart the facade that you're certain you're in. Time dilation and cadence, I stretch the seconds I'm pacing. Heisenberg with the mic, uncertainty's the foundation. Observer effect in effect, the second I start to speak. Collapse reality's potential with every word that I tweak. Yo, my flow's a Fermion spinning in lyrical collisions. Every bar's a cork sparking a fusion of my visions. I'm a wave in a particle, unpredictable art. Entangled in the cipher, splitting atoms with my heart. From wormholes to portals, I'm immortal with the schemes. Through the fabric of this rap, I sew the threads of my dreams. Dark matter in my patterns, unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel. Double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubble. My rhymes are combusting, speeding and weaving. Believe it, I'm leaving your speakers erupting. I'm the equation of pacing, erasing the limits of sound. Taking the crown, breaking the bounds. I'm a force you can't slow down. Rapidly tapping the map of my mind. I define every pattern in motion. Bars are a bullet, I pull it and shoot it with ruthless devotion. I'm the ignition of friction, depicting a world that is vivid and bright. Fire and fury, I bury the track in a blaze at the speed of light. Shifting perspectives midline like quantum flips in my grind. Infinite chances to shine. I'm the master of space-time. Every rhyme's a singularity, collapsing the infinite. I'm the big bang slang, expanding my imprint limitless. So step into the quantum where the chaos aligns. My bars are entropic logic, redefining the divine. From the smallest of particles to the cosmos that we know. This is rap at its limit, quantum flow, let it glow.
Stunning. 2 days, beginning to end. 2 days. And there's 2 videos, by the way. There's another video, completely different one. That's going to be the lyric video. 2 days. 4 days ago, this project wouldn't have been possible. It wouldn't have happened. You couldn't have done it. You couldn't do the lyrics. All the other tools existed. But the lyrics, you could write them yourself if you wanted to use your brain. Teaching myself not to do that anymore. I'm just going to live up here in concept land where us ADHD people love to live. Whee! We just get to swim up here and fucking drop bombs out of our ideas. 2 days, 2 videos, 2 people. Exactly, Lori K. I mean, come on. Look at him. I want to hang out with this dude. I am blown away. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to get a little more boring. So let me stop sharing that tab. Thank you so much, Kelly. This is I'm beyond inspired. This is super fucking cool. Love, love, love. Down, 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 down. Okay, so here's our lyrics. And then here's our ChatGPT. Okay. So we've got, there's the original prompt. This is the prompt that for 2 years yielded horseshit out of every large language model. Like it did sort of that, but it was never good. And this first attempt was some version of good. And then I refined it a little bit and ended up with what ended up in the song. And then I also had ChatGPT write the prompt for Suno. I was like, describe Eminem's music without using his name, because I don't know rap terminology well enough to know that. So it did that. And then I said, make it shorter. And it did that, right? Because it's only 200 characters you can put in there. And then I added some verses for the double time sections. Because I thought, why not throw in a double time section to see if it can do it? Because I knew the answer would be no, it can't do it, but it did it. Wasn't perfect, but pretty fucking close. All right. And then last night, we had it say, hey, take what you did for Eminem and do that for Kendrick Lamar. And then we were like, I don't really know Kendrick Lamar. And someone mentioned Chance the Rapper. I'm like, I like him. I like what he's about. And the actor, Donald Glover. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. That would be awesome. All right. And then we did, so here's Chance the Rapper's song, and we made this song. And if you want to hear that, you can't because of the sharing thing. And then we made Missy Elliott. Right? And then here we are. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, here are the lyrics that ended up in the Eminem version of the song. And I think I'll just paste them in. Paste. So there's all the lyrics. I think we'll get rid of the drop. And I think I'm even going to get rid of the double time and single time stuff. I don't think this matters, but wait. Okay. And you can all see that, right? Yep. I see that, Brandon. Do you need me to do anything here? Or am I good? Okay. So we've got the lyrics in there. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to say, I have a new idea to analyze the lyrics and create an educator's worksheet that breaks down the lyrics through multiple lenses. And then we're going to go language, social / society, or social / cultural, scientific, and I'm going to put in brackets, tell me if there are other lenses that would be valuable to look through. Now, can I go to reasoning? I can. I think I'm going to flip over to O1 reasoning. Let's have it fucking reason. Okay, so the basic idea is this. Wouldn't it be amazing if, as a teacher, you could throw that video up on screen, right? Maybe you throw the lyric version one, maybe you throw the people dancing. You throw that up on screen in your classroom. And then you say, okay, musically. Damn. Oh, but we don't, this doesn't hear the music. All right, so it can't be musically. But it could be if you like we could take that. This is, so here's where we sort of start to broaden out when we're doing the depth thing, is Gemini is multimodal. So we could put this song into Gemini and have Gemini analyze the music, right? So ChatGPT could analyze the lyrics, Gemini could analyze the music. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the reasoning engine to help us come up with a way to teach. Okay, so then we'll say, I also want you to recommend innovative ways we can engage young students with exploring the depth of the lyrics. We'll just leave it like that. Let's just watch what it does. All right. All right, so let's see what it's doing here. So if you haven't seen O1 preview before, it says it was thinking, and then the way O1 preview works, it's what's called chain of thought reasoning, where I give it a prompt and then it goes, okay, here's my first response to that prompt. And then it looks at what it wrote and it writes itself another prompt, and then it does something else, and then it does something else. So it crafted a thorough plan. It analyzed the lyrics. It laid out the concepts. It's blending science and art. It's mapping out complex themes. It's crafting educational lenses. Okay, Educator's worksheet, exploring quantum flow through multiple lenses. That's not the right name of it, but we'll fix that. This worksheet, okay, objectives. Understand the key concepts of quantum mechanics as presented in the lyrics. Analyze the use of language, literary devices, and poetic structures. I didn't ask it for that. It gave me those. Explore the social and cultural context of blending science with hip hop. Engage creatively with the material through discussions and activities. Okay. So lyrics, ensure the lyrics are appropriate for your classroom before sharing. Fine. Great. So verse 1, verse 2, verse 3. Lens for analysis. 1, language analysis, vocabulary, diction, social. Okay, those are the lenses. Activities. Activity 1, vocabulary building. Instructions, create flashcards with each scientific term. Cool. Literary device hunt. Identify and analyze. Okay, this is so cool. Right? Innovative ways to engage students. Oh, rap battles. Of course, rap battles. That is so cool. Conclusion. Additional notes for educators. Okay, but wait. So now I want you to give me a breakdown of every couplet in the song with analysis from each lens. Let's just see what that does. Isn't this cool? So like now we're going from, this could be something that you could play the song and teach people, but like, because we've got these tools that allow us to do this kind of generation, we can expand way beyond what we started with, right? Like with the content evolution folks, where I'm like, they're thinking like, we've got to write a book and then we've got to do a keynote speech, and right, we do these things in this order. We don't have to do that anymore. Like, this was nothing 2 days ago. It was a song yesterday. It's 2 videos today. Now it's 2 videos and an educator's worksheet. And what struck me is, this is the quantum mechanics one, but we could do this for all different disciplines, right? This could become this could be a semester-long course. This is amazing. It's amazing. All right. Good. I think he's using, but doesn't matter as much. Did someone say rap battles? All right. Oh, wait. So is this couplet 1? Couplet 2. Where's couplet 1? Oh, couplet 1. Wait. Incorporate the couplets into these sections at the top of each section, so we can refer back to it easily. You dumb. Oh, the square bracket versus curly bracket. I don't know. I think square brackets don't work because I had drop at the end and it didn't listen to my drop. So I have a feeling I did that wrong. Kyle, can Suno add harmonies? Would be cool if every 4th line. Suno does add harmonies, but I don't think there's that much control. But V4, if it honors the curly brackets, I don't know which of the brackets it honors and which ones it doesn't. I should probably spend more time in the Discord. But it adds them. Okay, Kelly's going to sleep. All right, Kelly, bye. Kelly, this is awesome. All right. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Okay. Let's go down and look at what we just created. Here we go. Okay. So, yo, I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth. Metaphor and imagery, tangled with the beat, uses the concept of quantum entanglement, right? And a lot of people in the TikTok mentioned, why would you start a line with tangled? Well, it's part of quantum mechanics. Spooky action in the booth references Einstein's description of quantum entanglement, creating a mysterious atmosphere. This is so good. Alliteration, the repetition of the B sound with beat and booth. Wordplay, split the atom with a pattern. This is so good. Like this is just broken down, all those lyrics. So all the people online, all you TikTokers that left me comments like, this is just word salad, you big loser, you big AI loser. Nice try with your word salad there, you big fat loser. Yeah. Look at all this shit. Every couplet has a whole analysis here. So that's just so cool. All right. I'm gonna wind this thing up. I think what we're gonna do, how we're going to wind this up is we're going to play the video one more time. Kyle, create a game for grade 10 for second year college and PhD students. Yeah, exactly. There's so much you can do. Like this is the thing is once you sort of get in your head that you don't have to stop at what your idea was. This is the big lesson that I'm going through right now is trying to let go of the fucking hubris of Kyle knows best. You know, Kyle's got the ideas. He's the big idea guy. He's going to have the ideas and he'll come up with the ideas. No, like just let yourself be like the energy that kind of moves these ideas around and let these things emerge. Learn the tools well enough that you can run down rabbit holes, but run down the rabbit holes because it doesn't take you that long to run down them. Right? Just remarkable. All right. Fantastic. Bob, tell about his one. I'm looking for a man in finance. Okay. Office hours tomorrow. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, mods, by the way, for this was a lot tonight because we called an audible. We had someone showed up with gifts of incredible videos. We got to watch videos, and we're going to watch them again because that's how I roll. So tomorrow's Friday. So here's how Fridays work. How many folks we got? We got a fair amount over there. We got a chunk here. At 11 a.m. Mountain Time, I do a thing called AI Office Hours. This was last week's cool full moon thing. So if you go to LinkedIn and look up, at Kyle Shannon is my handle on LinkedIn. At 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, I do this thing called Office Hours. And it's basically a Google Meet and people just hang out. And what's ended up happening is it's ended up becoming kind of like this spontaneously born mastermind of people that show up and talk about what they're doing in their work and in their lives and what they're doing with AI and where they're frustrated and if they're inspired or if something's not working. And it's just this incredibly supportive group. So it's one of my favorite hours of the week. So if you're around tomorrow, come do that. And then tomorrow night, tomorrow night it'll be 8:30, maybe 9. I'll figure it out and I'll put out another video. We do Friday night date night. So it's the end of the week. Friday night date night. Just show up. We're still going to do this kind of stuff, but it's Friday. So we call it Friday night date night. You can bring a date. If you have a date and you're trying to get rid of the date, you bring them home. They're like, "Oh, we're going to Netflix and chill." And then you put on me on the big TV. And then your date will just disappear within 15 minutes. You don't have to worry about it. And then you can just finish the nachos yourself. All right. So that's gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. All right. My iPad died, so I can't see any comments down there. All right. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, wait. From Ocean. Question, please. So soon we will have a lot of songs around. What about quality and something of music company? We will be in charge of music. Lyrics should be famous. Basically, who owns the shit? Is that what you're asking? I think the world of copyright is going to transform pretty radically. Copyright, Kyle. Who's staying in business like this? If you could address it. Yeah, copyright. So first of all, I don't know. I know, this much about copyright and trademark and things like that. I've got patents and we've got trademarks at Storyvine, and I know the world a little bit, but I also know that we're moving into a world of infinitely easy content generation. I mean, we experienced that tonight. 2 days ago, the song didn't exist. 1 day ago, the videos didn't exist. Now they all exist, right? So like that, this stuff just happened. Like it caught me off guard when Brandon said, Kelly's here and she sent you something. I'm like, what did she send me? I had no idea she sent me the finished videos. And then on top of that, you're going to have not only a song like I put together here, the Quantum Cipher song that I wrote and I'm putting out under my name. Well, what's going to end up happening is it's going to be so easy to make music. I might listen to Kyle Shannon's Cipher song, Quantum Cipher song, but I kind of like the sound of that. So let me just click on the link, and that's going to go into my song eater tool. And I'm going to create 50 songs that are inspired by that song, but I want them to be slower and more melodic and whatever. And I'm just going to have this personalized playlist of songs inspired by that song. And I'm the only one that's going to listen to them. Like, who gets that money? I don't know. Does the inspiring song get a cut? Maybe. But what if the inspiring song was someone else's, one of their 50 that they just created for themselves, and they uploaded one and it took off? So I think everything gets really muddy is the only way I can understand it. The laws are already about 50 years behind us, and AI is accelerating away from us. So like the gap between our current copyright laws and AI is already like this, and it's doing this. And so I just think, here's what I would strongly suggest. Don't worry as much about protecting your shit. Just keep putting shit in the world. All right. According to the terms and conditions of UDO, you own the output of AI. Frostbitten on TikTok. Suno free plan, Suno owns. Yeah, if you're paying Suno, you own. If you're not paying Suno, they own. Simple. That's fair. All right. Okay. Let's play that song. Play that for me one more time, boys. All right, let's go to the videotape. We're going to stop there. I'm going to flip over to Dropbox, and we're going to flip over to this song. So this one's going to be the lyric song. That's such a good idea from Kelly. Oh, wait, I didn't share it yet, did I? No. Share your screen. Quantum Cipher. Share. Go full screen for y'all. I forgot to do that last time. All right, you ready? You ready for it? Drop it. Getting TikTok all set up here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate. I'm discreet like Planck's beat, energy in tight packets. When I rap, it's math and motion, flipping flows into fractals. E equals MC squared in every letter I write. My pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo, I benzos and Nike the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables, slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Corner precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting in prisms. Infinite visions, I'm shifting dimensions with lyrical decisions. Accelerate, levitate, elevate thoughts in a turbulent spin. I'm the velocity ripping apart the facade that you're certain you're in. Time dilation and cadence, I stretch the seconds I'm pacing. Heisenberg with the mic, uncertainty's the foundation. Observer effect in effect the second I start to speak. Collapse reality's potential with every word that I tweak. Yo, my flow's a Fermion spinning in lyrical collisions. Every bar's a cork sparking a fusion of my visions. I'm a wave in a particle, unpredictable art. Entangled in the cipher, splitting atoms with my heart. From wormholes to portals, I'm immortal with the schemes. Through the fabric of this rap, I sow the threads of my dreams. Dark matter in my patterns, unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel. Double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubber. My rhymes are combusting, speeding and weaving. Believe it, I'm leaving your speakers erupting. I'm the equation of pace and erasing the limits of sound. Taking the crown, breaking the bounds. I'm a force you can't slow down. Rapidly tapping the map of my mind. I define every pattern in motion. Bars are a bullet, I pull it and shoot it with ruthless devotion. I'm the ignition of friction, depicting a world that is vivid and bright. Fire and fury, I bury the track in a blaze at the speed of light. Shifting perspectives midline like quantum flips in my grind. Infinite chances to shine. I'm the master of space-time. Every rhyme's a singularity, collapsing the infinite. I'm the big bang slang, expanding my imprint limitless. So step into the quantum where the chaos aligns. My bars are entropic logic, redefining the divine. From the smallest of particles to the cosmos that we know. This is rap at its limit, quantum flow, let it glow.
Bam. Crazy. Chains with your pink bow. Oh yeah, I forgot to wear my pink bow. There you go. This is my rapper look. And I'll hang my Apple Watch on a chain around my neck. Oh no. We've got what we hang around the neck.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
In fact, might be the case. If this turns into a hit, we got a banger here. I might be making money with ChatGPT because ChatGPT started all this. Crazy people. All right, crazy people. What's your nickname? Quantum Flow with its glow. I know. I'm telling you that I know we didn't really get to it. So tomorrow, I think we're going to play around with that Educator's Guide. I actually want to go through the Educator's Guide and unpack what those lyrics are. Because I think I have a feeling there's stuff in there like I haven't scratched the surface of. I'm really excited about it. So, all right. All right. Peace out, everybody on YouTube and X. Great to see y'all. Hope you had fun tonight. TikTok, I'll do you second. We're going to get rid of the YouTube stream first. So everyone on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Who do we have over there? We've got Vicky and Sky Limbo and Lori Blair, Silver Fox, Danielle, Bob Donegan, Spin B3. Tobias is over there, Ocean, and all the good people are there. All right, cool. All right, peace out, everybody.